Welcome to Hobie on YouTube. Let's do a new knife review. Well, not exactly a new knife, I guess, because these have been out for a while, but let's say a modern knife review. And I really wasn't even going to do a review on this knife because I've had it for a while, and there are a ton of reviews on YouTube about it. But I really like the knife, so I guess just in the spirit of putting everything on the channel, here is the Civivi Appalachain Drifter 2. Now, Civivi is WE Knife Company's more affordable line of knives. WE knives are really high quality knives. They are made in China, and Civivi is their more reasonable, affordably priced line. I won't call it a budget knife because this knife does retail for $110, although you can get it from discount retailers for $93.50 currently. I got mine from Deadwood Knives, shipped to me for $93.50. I think they're out right now, but I noticed other knife retailers like Knife Center and some others have it for the same price. What do I like about this knife? Well, I like everything about this knife. I mean, there honestly isn't anything I don't like about this knife. You know, if it were made in the USA, that would just be that much better. I like the size. By the way, let's just get the specs out of the way. It's just under a hair. Just a hair under 4 inches long closed. The blade's just a hair under 3 inches. It weighs all of 2.5 ounces. It's got a blade spine of 2.5 millimeters, or about 1/10 of an inch. It is a front flipper with a liner lock, and that's the difference between the original model, the Appalachain Drifter, and the Appalachain Drifter 2. The first one was just held open with a detent. It was kind of sketchy. And so they corrected that. This one has got a liner lock. I really like the design of this knife as well. You know, it's a modern front flipper with modern materials, but they've given it this traditional style. And when I get the blade open, you'll see that it has this traditional kind of styled clip point blade. But I just really like the materials. They are high quality materials. This is a dark brown matrix micarta is how they describe it. They've also described it as snake skin. I just think it looks really great. And these are a twill carbon fiber for the bolsters. But they executed it perfectly. That's another thing I really like about the knife is the fit and finish is flawless. Just really like the action. It's just flies open because it's on caged ceramic ball bearings. The steel is Crucible Super Steel S35VN. So that's an American steel maker and one of their better, more modern steels. Usually you got to pay up for that. It's hollow ground. It's got a satin finish. Interestingly, there's absolutely no markings on it or stampings. It's got these two fullers here, run the full length. It is swedged here on the top edge. I wouldn't say the spine is crowned, but they've kind of knocked that top edge down a little bit. And it comes to a needle sharp point. It is just wickedly sharp. It's just laser sharp. Locks up really great. Rock solid up, down, back and forth. Yet it is easy to disengage. Real easy to open and close. You can, I guess, flick it like a light switch. You know, whoops, you don't whack it into your camera. You can flick it like that with your index finger if you'd like. I find it easier just to roll my thumb around. It comes right out. I will say when I first got it, it didn't deploy real easily, and I was kind of frustrated by it. But I just played with the pivot a little bit. It is adjustable here, you can see, on this side. And I was able to loosen it enough so it really flies open now, but yet it's still nice and tight on the lockup. And the blade centering is still good. So yeah, no problems now at all. Love the action. I even love the name, you know, the Appalachian Drifter. I live in the Appalachian Mountains. I just think that's a really cool name. The pocket clip, I think, is just perfectly matched with the shape of the handle. It is a stainless. It's got kind of a gray stainless steel, as are the liners. It is deep carry. It's recessed here into the covers, and the screws are flush. Very nice. Got these little milled out places here for style. Also, you've got a hidden lanyard hole back here. They've milled out this micarta spacer. So if you'd like to take off that pocket clip and use a lanyard, you're free to do that. But you can't put the pocket clip anywhere else. It's just right hand tip up. Sorry, lefties. What else can I tell you about this beautiful knife? I just really like it. You know how sometimes you get a knife and it looked great on paper, the specs were great and everything, you order and it comes, and there's just something about it that doesn't click with you. Maybe how it feels in your hand or your pocket or the action or something. This one just speaks to me. I love this knife. Like I said, everything about it. I just wish that we could make something like that at that price point in the USA. It does come really attractively packaged. I'll say Civivi does a really good job with their presentation. Here's the box. It's very tasteful and clean. It's kind of an Apple-esque, isn't it? Like an Apple product. Inside that box, they give you a padded zippered pouch for the knife. Won't ever use that for anything probably, but it's a nice way to send your knife to you. Gave me a couple stickers. I think that's their Elementum, which has been a very popular model for them. Another little Civivi sticker here. Just some generic information. And a really nice, heavier than usual, larger than usual polishing cloth. So very nice. You know, they're obviously very proud of their product. And when you get it, you feel like you've gotten something of worth. And you have. It's a great knife. That's the Civivi Appalachain Drifter 2. And hope he loves it. Thanks for watching, and have fun collecting, or buying, or whatever.